volunteers to replace paid people. We probably have the highest volunteer rate today in the United States. About 70% of the Meals on Wheels today will go out with a volunteer as opposed to a paid driver in Columbus, Ohio, and we're trying to get that number up. I can give you where we need people at. About 70% go out with a volunteer. To contrast that, in Cincinnati today, 2% of the meals will be delivered by a volunteer. Now let me just tell you, and in Toledo today, 0% of the meals from Lyman Liggins, the biggest provider in Toledo, there's 2 providers in Toledo, 0% will go out with a volunteer because they think it's too hard to get you. But we found out over the years, especially through the churches and other groups like that, and companies like House and Hunt Solutions, you can get people to go out. They enjoy doing this. It's fun. And I don't have time to tell you all about it, but we brought some brochures. If you're interested in it, Tiffany will give you a brochure, talk to you about it, and we'd love to have you join our group. We're led by anybody from Huntington or AEP in here? No? Okay. Huntington has, just so you know, 8 routes a day out of 6 locations. It's almost like a cult over there. But it has helped them with their morale, especially the people that are working on computers all day long. Really helped them out, helped them as a retention tool, etc., etc. Got to keep rolling. Mergers. I already told you some other agencies that have merged into us. A good example is the Columbus Cancer Clinic. When we got them, they had a decent-sized budget. We are currently, they merged into us 8 years ago. We are currently serving about 40% more people than at the time of the merger, at a cost, total cost, of 42% less than at the time of the merger. That's how you make it happen. The back room's gone, right? And we're consolidated in a lot of ways. And we do everything together, and the people are still there, but they're able to get to more people. Fundraising. I throw that one up there, that's obvious. So, you know, we blanket Dublin with the holiday appeal cards in the next couple of weeks, so when you get one, don't get mad. We've got to do this stuff. And social entrepreneurship I want to talk about for a little bit. That's a fancy term for having a for-profit part of your not-for-profit. This is done around, now not everybody can do this, but almost everybody can do this. And it says, how can you figure out a way to generate some cash with something that is sort of associated with you? Now I'll tell you, anybody work with Goodwill here in town? I mean, them back there, they are the kings of this nationally. You know, they have all those thrift stores. Margie, I was with Margie Pizzuti, who's me over there at Goodwill. She generates over $20 million a year out of those thrift stores. And I know my kids shop there and your kids shop there. It's not always the poor. And she sells your used cars for you. They're the kings of this nationally. They've been doing it for years and years. So we had to figure out what we could do in that realm.